YouTube, what is going on? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. In today's YouTube video, we're bringing you another Pokemon video, Road to Ranked. We're bringing you guys a competitive Empoleon team. Empoleon is going to be one of the main features, as well as Como. However, we are doing slightly different builds on these Pokemon than you normally see, which is kind of our niche around here. So, I really hope you guys like the video. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new around here and you feel like hanging out and enjoying some more Pokemon content with me. We've been trying to do videos about twice a week, about 9:30 a.m. Eastern, for posting our videos, like I said, twice a week. You guys have been absolutely going crazy on the videos around here lately. I'm not going to set any goals for myself yet, because this is all just so new to me. I've been at this for a very long time, and to have you guys showing all the love and support like you have been has been absolutely crazy. That being said, let's get right into the video, and let's get into the team breakdown. So, Empoleon is going to be having the competitive ability, which everyone should know about at this point. Empoleon got competitive this generation. However, most people have their Empoleon hold the Assault Vest, or some sort of defensive boosting thing. My Empoleon is going to be holding the Citrus Berry, so we're going to try and stay on the field as long as we can. And we have, like I said, we got the competitive Empoleon. He's going to be teamed up with Wyrdeer. So Wyrdeer is going to be holding the Mental Herb with Ghost Terra. And so you're going to lead Empoleon and Wyrdeer. Wyrdeer is going to sit down and intimidate. Hopefully Empoleon gets intimidated so you can get that +2 spec attack. And if they don't intimidate you, that's fine, because we got skill swap, baby. So we're going to skill swap with Wyrdeer onto the opponent, intimidating ourselves. Wyrdeer and Empoleon, both special attackers. Empoleon is that's going to activate competitive for Empoleon, and then we just sweep. So turn 1, you lead Wyrdeer, and you lead Empoleon. Wyrdeer is going to set up Trick Room. Empoleon is going to protect the next turn. Wyrdeer is a little bit slower than Empoleon, so it should be moving first on the second turn. So Wyrdeer sets up Skill Swap. So that way, by the time Empoleon gets its competitive boost, it's at +2 special attack. You should theoretically one-shot whatever you're targeting. There are no water-type moves on this Empoleon. We're rocking Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, Protect, as well as Vacuum Wave with a Grass Terra for defensive purposes. So that's kind of the gist with the Empoleon and Wyrdeer. Next up, the duo that I kind of wanted to feature is going to be Como, as well as Dancer or Choreo. So Como, this is literally Wolf Glick's build from his tournament that he just did a couple weeks ago. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel. He's incredible. If for some reason you're watching me and you don't know who Wolf Glick is, then I don't know. He's pretty great. So this is literally his Como. I copied all the stats that he had in his video. So you can lead Como as well as Choreo. He led Clefairy in his video, and most people do try and use Clefairy with Friend Guard and Follow Me. But I wanted to be slightly more aggressive and just different, I guess. So Como holding the Throat Spray. The Rock of Clangor's Soul is going to activate your Throat Spray, and it's going to take 1/3 of your HP, but give you a +1 in all of your stats. But with the Throat Spray, you get an additional +1, so you're +2 special attack, +1 in everything else for 1/3 of your HP. This is a Dancer move, so Choreo will follow suit and do a, what's it called, a Clangor's Soul. So that way, Choreo is now boosted as well, and Choreo has Baton Pass, Revelation Dance, Helping Hand, as well as Swords Dance. And we'll get into that in a minute. So, ideally, Como is going to do that. Choreo is going to copy. And Como should be slightly faster. And with Choreo, you just Baton Pass into whoever you want to be boosted. So, you can Baton Pass into Crawdaunt, who has Choice Band Adaptability, Terra Water, as well as Aqua Jet. So he's going to be going beast mode with that. You have Hearthflame Ogerpon, who's just going to smack people with Ivy Cudgel. You have Empoleon, who can smack people with Ice Beam or Flash Cannon. You got the Wyrdeer, who can smack people with Psyshock. So you can really Baton Pass into anyone who, if there's a threat to Como, baton pass into that person and then just have them attack. Ideally, you're baton passing into Crawdaunt or Ogerpon with the Hearthorn mask, so Fire Pawn. You're baton passing into them because, you know, the other two guys are slow. You know, Empoleon's slow, Wyrdeer's kind of slow. Crawdaunt is slow, but also has Aqua Jet, so it doesn't really matter that he's slow. So if there's any threat out there to Como, you just lead any of those guys, and they should be able to clean up the threat. Hearthflame Ogerpon is just a pretty simple build, just max attack, max speed, Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Spiky Shield, as well as Follow Me. Crawdaunt, like I said, adaptability, choice band, adamant nature, Aqua Jet is going to do massive amounts of damage. So that's basically the gist of the team. Also, if you were to lead, I don't know, say you wanted to lead, what could you do? You could do like Wyrdeer and then Oricorio, and you could intimidate the opponent and then set up a Reflect, and then you could Swords Dance and then switch into Ogerpon, and so then Ogerpon is getting +2 special attack or +2 attack right away without even tearing, which is nice. Clinger Soul followed by a Swords Dance. You're gonna Clinger Soul and Swords Dance in the same turn. Then Baton Pass with the speed into Ogerpon could be a neat move. So there's a couple different ways to use this team. But that's enough of me talking. Pokepaste and the team code are going to be in the description down below. And let's get right into the battles for you guys. These guys have quite an interesting squad. They got Ampharos for... then they have... Oh, this is just a all-around interesting team. I do have Steel Terra, which I don't think is good here on Como. However, they don't have any, like, Intimidate users. Okay. I feel like Empoleon is a good lead for me here. Empoleon and the Wyrdeer. And then in the back, we can bring a Crawdaunt, and then the question is, who do we want to bring after that to close out the game? I feel like Ogerpon is a good option for us. So we're going to get the video started with using Empoleon here. The Empoleon Wyrdeer strat. Let's see how we do against Keem here. See what Keem's got going for us. This is good to get an Intimidate down over here. Alright, so what's going to be really annoying for them is when I steal Guts from their Ursaluna. They're not ready for it. Alright, so first turn, we are just going to rock the Protect on Empoleon. I'm already smiling because I just know there's nothing they can do. They should... Alright, let's just go ahead and we'll just set up the Trick Room here because we're going to knock out that Ursaluna in a rather quick fashion. We need the Trick Room in order for the skill swap Intimidate to work here. They're just going to rock a Discharge. Okay. That's alright. And then they're going to burn themselves, I'm assuming. They've got to be a Guts Ursaluna. It'd be weird to be anything else. Alright. Alright, now how can we... Let's rock a Ice Beam. We can Terra here as well. Actually, let's Terra Grass and Ice Beam this guy, and then we will skill swap with the Ursaluna, and we'll take their Guts. Because this will essentially make their Ursaluna worthless. We just go ahead and just take guts from him. Give him the intimidate. Yeah. Okay. Intimidate ourselves. Activate competitive. +2 special attack now for Empoleon. Ice beam into the Ampharos. Does decent damage. We eat up that headlong rush. I thought they would use facade. And then they're gonna go for the discharge here, right? Okay. Wow, they get the para on Empoleon, which is unlucky, but they get the para on Wyrdeer too, so that's double unlucky. Alright. That's okay. Let's go ahead. We'll just Ice Beam them again. And then we'll set up a Reflect. They are gonna Terra normal facade. It's okay. Ideally, our Reflect goes up and we're fine here. Alright, so ideally, we're paralyzed and we're still fine here. And ideally, they get a double para, which is awesome. And then they use Rock Slide, so they're gonna try to para flinch me. Out of all the things I was worried about, being paralyzed wasn't one of them. Alright, but now they have to stick to Gleam because... Alright, let's do that, and I think we just go for the same thing. Let's try and set up Reflect on our side of the field. Actually, they can't go for D-Gleam anymore. Well, actually... If Wyrdeer dies, it's perfect, because we would love to just bring in Crawdaunt for free. If we bring in Crawdaunt for free, we're chilling. Nice. And we just don't... No pairs there. Nice. I would love to get +4 attack on Empoleon, but I am scared of giving it Guts back. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's okay. We can protect and bring in Crawdaunt, I think. Meowscarada? Nah, but they should protect Meowscarada, right? But normally Meowscarada is what? Scarfed? I just have to assume that they're scarfed, right? One turn left to Trick Room. And if they're scarfed, they can't protect. Interesting. All right, let's just go for a Psyshock onto the bear here. They could protect, but and we can always try and Vacuum Wave next turn if we live. Like if we one-shot Meowscarada, and we somehow live, then we can try and Vacuum Wave next turn. We're just gonna take it back, okay? They figure an Ice Beam's going there, so they send out Talonflame. That's okay. Solid damage there. We break the Gale Wings. And we live that. Okay. Do we want, I don't even know if we want Trick Room up anymore. I think we still do. Yeah. Let's go for Trick Room. And we'll just try and get a knockout onto the Ursaluna with a vacuum wave, and we hit. Nice. Nice, and they set up Tailwind because maybe they thought they were gonna knock out my Wyrdeer, and then they just bounce right into Trick Room again. And so these two can just sweep. They don't even really need... And then just Psyshock onto the Talonflame. And that should be GG's, boys. I mean, I still got 2 full Pokemon in the back. I got Aqua Jet on the Crawdaunt, and Ogerpon can just crack them both. So I don't think there should be no way I lose this, but overall, that's how you want to be using Empoleon and freaking Empoleon and Wyrdeer, man. Oh, that was so clean. Oh, it was so clean. They're just like, oh, let me just, you know, I got Guts and Facade. What can go wrong? A lot can go wrong. All right, Wyrdeer's paralyzed. It's okay. We're not going to pick up the KO. They might just kill themselves with Brave Bird. Oh, double para. All right, so we get double KO'd here probably. All right. We're going to get double KO'd. That's fine. Flare Blitz. They should just kill themselves. Talonflame isn't really a threat to me here, and it's gonna die whenever it attacks. So I think we just knock off their like choice band or whatever it is, and then Ivy Cudgel them. I guess I'm assuming that I'm just assuming they could be banded. But either way, I'm going to move first, so I guess Ivy Cudgel just takes him out no matter what, but... There we go. Just get the knockoff. I have Scope Lens. It's Ivy Cudgel. Hey, GG's, man. Crawdaunt and Ogerpon, perfect closers for that lead. All right, let's see what we can do in the next game, man. Game 2 coming up. Jake from State Farm, what do you have for me here, brother? Squawkabilly, Guts Heracross, Oyster, and what is happening here, brother? I think I like Como here, honestly. I think Como plays well with Oricorio, and then we swap into the Pawn. Probably Choice Scarf Tailwind coming from them. I would guess Choice Scarf Tailwind, but not quite sure. And then I do have Intimidate on that too. They might not bring it if they're worried about Intimidate. We'll bring the Daunt. Bring the Daunt and the Pawn, the Daunt Pawn in the back. The Daunt Pawn. Squawkabilly and Luxray. That's good for us. They're gonna get some attack drops. That's fine. Double Intimidate. Yo, if I would have led Empoleon, brother. Okay. Let's just go for Clanger's Soul here. And then Oricorio. We can go for Swords Dance. Actually... It's 138, 137. Let's just go for a Swords Dance. Wow, okay. We barely get the Clanger's Soul off. Curious to see where the luxury went. Get the Swords Dance up. Psychic Fangs, okay. Alright. I think Terra Fire follow me here, honestly. Because I'm going to Baton Pass. Who would I want to get the Baton Pass? I think... we kind of have Ogre Pawn come in. It's Spiky Shield. Baton Pass. Into the Crawdaunt. Ogre Pawn rocks to protect. No way we eat a Wild Charge. We live on 12! Holy cow! Alright. Ogre Pawn, Terra Fire, Ivy Cudgel, get the boost, Crawdaunt, Aqua Jet, Squawkabilly. Oh, we need the double hit KO here, man. It's that defense boost that we got from the Baton Pass saved us. Crit, 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 crit. Don't even need it, okay. They have not terrored yet. Wow, they did not elect to protect. I thought they were gonna protect something. No protects come out. Crawdaunt and Ogerpon with the sweep. They didn't even Terra. No Terra. Just one shots across the board with the boosted boys. Holy cow. Crawdaunt and Ogerpon. Holy cow, boys. Shee. Yo, we got time for one more. We got to get Como going in a battle here. We got to get Como going. Let's get Como going in one more, baby. Okay, what do we got here? Interesting squad that I am not familiar with facing a lot of these Pokemon. We faced the Ampharos in the first battle of this video, but then they have Intimidate. Just Empoleon seems really good here. Actually, doesn't Empoleon seem good here? The electric type, ice, you know what I mean? The ground type they have. I think I can lead Como, because like, what are they gonna do to hurt Como, right? What do they have that's okay? They have ice. Ice is super effective against him. We can tear away from that. You know what I mean? I think we can do Oricorio here and copy the stat changes, and then bring Crawdaunt, Ogerpon in the back. I think we can do that this game. I was thinking about leading Ogerpon for like follow me, so I can like for sure get up the Clanger's Soul, but I don't think I need to. Let's tighten an Ampharos. Okay. So we'll Terra to get away from any like potential ice damage that could be coming Como's way. So we will go ahead and we'll Terra, and we'll rock the Clanger's Soul. And then I think we just Baton Pass turn 1 right into Ogerpon, right? And then I think we just sweep. There's the Clanger's Soul. Boost, 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 boost. Dancer's gonna kick in, Clanger's Soul ourselves. Hit the Baton Pass. Baton Pass into the pawn. Ice Spinner we eat, and the D-Gleam we will eat. Okay. Como is now set up. I can probably get... Alright, so let's just go ahead and go for the Clanging Scales here. Ogerpon. I think we can just follow me here pretty safely, right? I think we can follow me. Just so that they don't try and do anything goofy here. I'm gonna switch in the snow. They're gonna try and get Slush Rush going, which is probably a good reason why we followed me. And then they use Earthquake. But no stab plus the defense boost is going to save Como. That's okay. Because next turn we will just go ahead and protect Como. And let's just go ahead and Ivy Cudgel that Earthquake boy. Get the Titan out of here. Now we don't have to worry about Earthquake. Now we're back to being fast boy. Unless they send in another Slush Rushmon. Munsdale, no. Doesn't matter. You can go ahead and hit the Clanging Scales here. Actually, can we Horn Leech? Let's just go ahead and we'll Horn Leech the Munsdale and we'll get some health back. And just get back to full. Clanger Soul. Or Clangering Scales. I can't ever remember, man. Give me a break! Fuck! And Ampharos is their last mon. They should just back out here, but... And they decide, you know what, let me just go ahead and eat an Ivy Cudgel. Huh. Ampharos eats a +1 Ivy Cudgel. Interesting. I didn't realize how tanky Ampharos was, I guess. Hey, GG's, man. Como and Oricorio Dancer Baton Pass to the pawn. You love to see that. You do love to see it, folks. Yo, if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much for sticking around and showing so much support on the channel lately. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are brand new around here. The team code is going to be up in the top right of your screen right now or down in the description below if you want to try this team out for yourself. Also, the Poke Paste is down there if you're curious about any of the EV spreads or anything like that, any of the Terra types moves or anything such of the sort. That being said, post-game interview with this video. I don't know if I would bring Dancer or Oricorio in the future. I think it is kind of funny. However, I think if we put Clefairy on this team, it could be absolutely devastating. I love the Crawdaunt. He can work in Trick Room and he can use, you know, knock off close combat break and you know, break screens and knock off items, and close combat's gonna do a lot of damage, and then Aqua Jet with adaptability is crazy. And Heartflame Ogerpon is just great for coverage on this team, you know, bumping in anyone, especially if you do manage to get the Baton Pass into Ogerpon, so he's got +1 speed. You guys are outspeeding a lot of things on the field. Not to mention if they do try and set up Tailwind and you happen to have Wyrdeer with you, you just set up Trick Room and now boom, they're just done. And you know what I mean? Then you just skill swap, intimidate onto the opponent and boost your own Empoleon is super funny. With that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for this one, and I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.